I've had a lot of people reach out to me lately with all the impact investing we've been doing, from our project in Casper, where we completely transformed 66, actually 72 units, 3 big buildings, to Lilac Way in Evanston, where we were completely transforming that. And I wanted to share one of these new ones we're up to, what we're right in the middle of, so you guys can follow along with me and also know like the constant projects we have in our pipeline. That way, if you guys are ever interested in investing in something that goes beyond just the profitability or the ROI, I like to say investing with purpose, right? If you're into that, I want to show you another project so you guys could look for this one and future stuff with us. Check this one out in Billings, Montana. So to give you a little bit of an overview, this is located right here in Billings, Montana. Let me zoom in here on the map, okay? The reason why we were so bullish on this investment is it's 6 different properties located right in the heart of Billings, okay? This is downtown Billings. This is the airport up here. Right here, this is actually Moss Mansion. This is one of the nicest neighborhoods in Billings, Montana. One of my first house me and my wife ever bought when we only had one son. We bought this house. We had our second boy in this house. Really nice neighborhood, good area Billings. But these houses, man, they were struggling. And they had a very, very bad reputation. The true definition of a slumlord owned these houses. He actually passed away, passed it on to the kids. We found out about the deal. We made an offer and got this deal done. But I want to show you guys just a little bit of the photos just so you get a feel for it, right? This is one of the houses, just really rough, like been neglected for years, like flooding, water issues, drugs, squatters. It was just a mess, right? But now I want to show you guys the numbers and how we're going to completely transform this. This house, the plan is actually to make it sober living because it is massive. There's a ton of room to add a ton of bedrooms, and we're really excited about the opportunity to do co-living. If you guys want, I'm going to show you a little bit of the underwriting of this deal and show you how I did it, okay? So this is the house on 20 Lewis. There's actually 8 units here. A couple of them are studios. Some of them are 1-1s. There's a house on Lewis as well, and then an additional dwelling in the back. This is a 4-plex that was really rough, but we're having to completely gut because of issues with drugs and everything. We're going to completely clean this one up. This is the one I just showed you photos of. This is potentially going to be an 8-unit. Guys, look at the numbers on this. If I get the sober living, where we're already getting these numbers at another property in Billings, and we are getting calls every week for people needing more sober living rooms, because you actually rent it by the bedroom, and we put 2 beds in each bedroom, and it works out great. And they pay about $600 a bedroom. Guys, we're potentially making $9,600 a month on that house alone. I mean, isn't that not crazy? All right, now, again, I always like to have my high case, my medium case, and my low case, all right? So that's my high case if it goes like I think. All right, but you can see all the renovations and everything we're doing, the bed bath count. Like, this was the breakdown that I gave I actually raised this through private money through a family office who funded the entire deal so we could take it all down and renovate it. And then what I'm going to show you is we're going to be able to refinance this thing and pay them completely back, and I can hold the asset. You can kind of see I projected 50% vacancy in year 1 because I wanted to figure out how much money are we going to lose in year 1. Okay, so this kind of outlines that. Okay, and now this is after year 1. All right, this is what the profitability looks like. $223,000 a year. That's the NOI on this thing, guys. So right now I'm paying 12% to get it all fixed up, and then we can go refinance. But I want to show you the path to refinance. So we bought this thing for 1.1 purchase price plus a rehab of 1.039. So full price of 2.139 million. That's how much we funded, right? But then what I did is I needed to project what would this thing be worth based on the cap rate, because this is all multifamily, right? They're all small multifamily, so they're evaluated based on a cap rate. So check this out. I'm anticipating that in a conservative scenario, that this thing is going to be worth about $3 million once we're done and fixed up and rented out, okay? So now if I go get a loan at 75% of that, that's 2.3, all right? And look at what I need to refinance is right around 2.1, okay? So I'll be able to get all my money back, completely refinance it, and then it should still cash flow really well. All right, so really cool case study. I also wanted to show my cash flow, right? This is at a 7% rate, 30-year amortization based on that new loan amount. My mortgage payment is about $15,000, okay? And when you go run it all back through there to see my cash flow, so this is my NOI, all right? This is actually the cash flow after I take out, you guys can see my calculations, right? I'm subtracting out my new debt, right? Once I put it on the property and making sure I'll still cash flow. So I'm still going to make $34,000 a year, get all my equity out, pay back my investors, and make, again, $34,000, I believe, which is, monthly. So pretty awesome cash flow on this asset. So I wanted to show this case study, guys. If you want to follow along and see how we renovate this property, transform this house and many others in the Billings community, and ultimately help these neighbors, help these families who want to raise their kids along these streets that are next to these houses that were previously infested with drugs and crime. Now that's all cleaned out. Now we're going to be able to provide an opportunity for sober living, opportunity for furnished units for nurses. There's all these different exits we're doing to bring value to them, to bring value to the neighbors and in the entire community of Billings. So if you're interested in partnering on a deal like this, whether you want to be a limited partner or just be a debt lender, please reach out. I'd love to have a conversation and see if you're a good fit for our fund.